just going to be able to run through and get on top of him. And the Darkseer, the Primal Beast, even the Lesh can just eviscerate a Terrorblade early. As the game progresses, the TB starts to get better and better versus this Leshrac, but it's early moments. Definitely going to be difficult for Duracho. Quinn, Diffusal's done. Starting to get some timings here on Gaming Gladiators.
Liquid, they know that Gaming Gladiators were starting to approach them down on the bottom lane. Nisha and Boxy, they're in with the smoke.
Nisha pretty much invulnerable now in the next fight. BKB and a shield rune on him.
Gladiators, they're getting out of this half of the map. They don't want to stick around for this fight that's almost certainly going to be on Liquid's terms with the way that Liquid are approaching with this two-man smoke.
This is not an easy fight for Gaming Gladiators to take here. Meta even used already, so Duracho, he's trying to just be as efficient as possible to get that farm. It's gonna have to be quite an overextension on Liquid if Gaming's able to take the fight by any means. Keep giving Duracho wisdom runes. Yeah, same thing as last game. 2-2 top. Looks like that's gonna be the call from Liquid.
Yeah, they'll just settle for the push.
Should be able to tank for it for this catapult to do the work.
Looks like they just don't want to waste more time just chasing Gaming Gladiators around the map, because as we're seeing, Gaming Gladiators, they're doing a good job of avoiding Liquid.
They're protecting their TB area. Flip gets popped immediately as Edict does. One thing for Liquid is their draft doesn't kill Rosh at the absolute fastest. So it's not like they have oh, we have some downtime, we're just gonna go get a quick Rosh. It will take them a little bit of time. They do have some good magic damage, but of course, they don't have like an amp up. Something like that, Undying in particular, that we see most times. But a tier 2?
Yeah, they'll let this fall Gaming Gladiators. They don't have any interest in turning up to the fights at this sort of stage of the game, whilst Duracho works towards his first major item, the Yasha, into the Skadi by the looks of it this game.
He needs a lot more time.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Now where do they go from here, Liquid? Tier 2 taken.
Keep getting some nice, good aggressive wards down so they can keep spotting where Duracho is running. I think that's probably one of the best things that they can do. And this is actually, a weird spell steal, but I would say this one's not even horrible, just for getting information on Boxy, the Conjure Image. Right now, they're getting stalked on the side of Gaming. They have the relocate ready on Liquid.
Quinn and Tofu might get jump, Zai. Just trying to start things off with a vacuum. Good stun from Tofu to hold back Nisha. Tofu he'll up for the TP out. Quinn will still stick around a little longer. Okay, no, he's also indeed going to bail out of this place.
Boxy getting some deep vision down, so I like that he places this one. It's been spotted though, so I imagine this one's probably going to get taken out. But really good coverage of vision from Liquid this game. Top, they have that deep ward. Bottom, they have it too. And also in the bottom lane as well too. So getting pretty much full information of the map right now to be able to watch when Gaming Gladiators is looking to split up, because that is pretty much entirely what Gaming's going to do for these next few moments, unless Liquid overextends. They need more time before this TB feels in any realms of being able to fight. And I think Panel touched on it a little bit too. It's, Duracho, the timing for TB versus Lesh IO, it always was that Skadi timing, but, nowadays, a little different, especially if there's a BKB on the Lesh, because that Skadi isn't as effective versus that debuff, debuff immunity.
Bit of a slowdown now. I mean, Mickey just gonna try and get his Kaya sounds done by the looks of it before they make the call to go for some aggressive relocate play once more.
Nisha just literally just going back and forth across the map trying to find a pick off here. I think they'll find Celery. Boxy with a nice steal. He's got the Timber Chain. That's going to be really good for catching heroes that are split up around the map, and immediately they swing toward top. They want another one. They have this deep ward on Quinn.
Dire's middle tower is under
See if
attack.
Nisha can get in on top of them.
This might catch them off guard. Gaming.
They want to settle for Tofu. They do. In fact, BKB just immediately. Nisha not messing around. He wants to kill this line without any interruption. Does cost him a BKB charge, but the line is dead.
Boxy off the mark there with this Timber Chain.
Dire's top tower.
The last hit gonna
He's
finish
running.
him. Oh!
He's juking them.
He's okay.
He's actually going to live. They couldn't quite catch him.
He actually missed the first Timber Chain. Liquid, they're kicking that tempo up. Top tower drops to less than half.
Also that fortification from Gaming Gladiators.
Yeah, they tip Boxy, because I think that was also a meta used from Duracho. So
It looks like it was.
Yep.
Indeed, a missed opportunity there.
And Nisha now with a Blink Dagger. Incredibly aggressive build. Just goes from top to bottom, looking for another pick off here. He's going to run to Ace though. Not the ideal target. He wants the TB.
Well, they want to try for a play themselves, Gaming Gladiators. Smoke up for Tofu, Celery, and Quinn.
Nisha doesn't have his BKB available, so this is definitely an opportunity if they can get the initial catch.
They can catch him here in the river, but he's already back on his half of the map.
Yeah, he's
very hard to chase down now in he's almost certainly going to have heroes ready to back him up.
They saw him, though, under the ward. They see where he's going.
You're right, she's splitting once more from the team. Boxy's not going to be able to get over in time to help him. They catch him with the Hex, the burst of the finger. Nisha's gone.
Oh, they might get Boxy, too. He shows himself. He's got another Timber Chain.
He's down to the low ground. Swashbuckles off the mark with the Chakrams there. Gaming Gladiators, they'll take both of them.
2 huge kills. They actually played beautifully around their vision there, dancing. They knew Nisha used BKB for that support kill top, and that is Tofu's Blink Dagger now.
Radiant's middle tower is under
The catch is
attack.
going to be... I mean, Liquid's got to be careful when they're split up, even when they're on their half of the map. As we're seeing, Gaming Gladiators not afraid to go for them. Zai down bottom attempts to set up onto Quinn, and Quinn, he's able to roll away. That's the wall down.
Really, really good assessment there from Gaming playing around that vision. I think it literally just caught him for like a second there on the Primal Beast, and they saw the path he was taking as they get that, what, mid tower dropped? Yeah, mid tower was taken out there and to a 3K lead.
I say, you know, it
Scary.
it does feel scary for Liquid.
Yeah, I mean,
They got that
Gotta
lead.
keep it clean.
They got kind of a decent timing on the tier 2 top. A lot of early pushes went well, but are they far enough ahead to feel good about themselves?
Big eye
20 minutes.
issue. What the?
Ooh.
What does that mean? There's a big eye in the sky. Somebody's eye is
I
big.
think
What is?
it's probably not something good.
jeez. That sounds.
Hopefully
that's not good.
hopefully the players are all right.
Oh jeez. Or the guy with the big head. Okay. All right.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Well, hopefully
it
Quinn-
can't be that serious. He's having a joke.
Well, hopefully Quinn.
He's having a smile. It's okay.
Quinn says go.
Quinn just sorting himself up.
Big eye issue.
I mean, just quick eye drop or something. It's all good. Hey, it was a big eye issue.
That was
That
just-
sounds serious. I'm like,
Big
are they all
eye-
right?
I was like, oh
That
god.
doesn't sound good.
20-minute pause.
Just celery. Having a bit of a giggle at the expense of his teammates, but
Liquid.
looks like Quinn's all good to go.
Yep, Liquid back up as well. BKB's at the ready for Nisha. Still the same name of the game. Pressure, pressure, pressure. Try to get a big kill here. And then now perhaps they can look to force a Roche if they do find a kill. But yeah, Gaming just playing the split up of the map. Yep. Maximizing as much as possible. Stack for Duraccio. Give him every wisdom rune.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Let's see if they can push this.
The glyph is on cooldown, so it looks like that's the call.
This could be the make or break here.
Meta is back available.
Can they get the Rex or are they going to get punished? Nisha,
By Tofu.
quick jump. Tofu's out.
Doesn't have to use BKB for that at all, too. So tower likely to fall.
See how much they can keep going for. Tier 3.
Got it.
One more tap will take it. It's gone. See if they can get the Rex, Liquid. Can they keep this push up?
If we want to persist for it, Scotty's still not finished for Duraccio. He's about 800 away.
This is good pressure.
This is good pressure.
The fortification. Quinn does have Arcane and Rolling Thunder if he wants to start trying to slow them down. Tofu's going to be back in 10.
Yeah, his fingers back up as he respawns as well, too.
They really want to get away with this Liquid. It's pretty important for the timings that their lineup needs to hit.
5 seconds on Edict. Back up now. Short 5 seconds.
It's the range racks.
I think that maybe they're going to back up with that one. Play careful.
It's a bit difficult now that the full team's back in play from Gaming Gladiators. They're doing their best to stick around. Now they'll start to fall back a bit, especially with the TP coming in from
Oh,
Duraccio.
he gave roll.
Oh, he did.
He didn't cover it at all. At Duraccio, he's got his Scotty timing, but giving up roll.
Yeah, a bit of a misplay there from Quinn. I mean, he did have the Arcane as well, so could have very easily expended a shield crash. But yeah, the opening's there. Boxy, he could do something nice with this. They're going to get the jump, though. They're going to try their best to burst through the ledge rack. But Mickey, he's only going to go down to half HP. He's finding out Boxy in with the stolen roll, crashes across both Quinn and Tofu. They're making the space here to allow them to apply some further pressure to the melee rack.
Oh, Boxy, he bounced off the wall.
Oh, and he's going to die for that one.
Okay, they cannot finish up the racks.
Doesn't get back out of the base in time. He'll fall, and indeed the defense will hold up. They keep their melee racks alive.
They still have meta. They're smoking. I think it got seen. They pinged it right away. It seems like Liquid did catch a glimpse of it somehow. I actually don't know what saw it, but
We're seeing their play how
long on
aware
meta?
they are that this sort of move is charging straight for them.
still got about 15 seconds or so on the meta.
Nisha, BKB isn't caught up in 50 seconds. Tofu's able to get the opening, jumps in, gets the Hex into the stun. They're coming in with a relocate to try and bail Nisha out of this.
They've
He's
got him.
already gone.
And the roll is back up. It's
And
actually
now
going to catch Insania.
He's also going to fall. He tries to run up to the high ground, but the right clicks on Duraccio. They'll take him down. Duraccio in the final moments of his meta, hitting hard, getting the double.
Uh-oh. Liquid. Giving up these kills. It's painful. A beautiful smoke, though, from Gaming.
That was- yeah.
They pinged it, though. I
Was
swear I
it
saw...
Liquid's ping?
It was Zai. It was... unless I'm colorblind.
Maybe we'll
which
get it
might
on the
be, but-
replay.
Zai pinged it, so maybe he was saying something else. Maybe didn't catch something. Because I don't think they had vision up there, but he pinged it, so I was like, maybe he did see it somehow.
Sure.
Either way, Gaming, a really, really clever end of the smoke there, because it's, yeah, just as the meta's kind of ending, they'll be able to get those last 2 catches.
Yeah, I can only imagine maybe if they did see it, that maybe they're anticipating that the smoke would kind of be going through like Game
Maybe.
Gladiators' own jungle, as that, you know, there's not a lot of vision that Liquid have there, so they probably assume that Gladiators have vision on them, and so that would be the route they would take. Of course it wasn't. They just went straight down the mid, and they find Nisha. And, of course, the IO on top of it.
I feel like for Liquid, you might just actually have to go back toward top soon or something, because I think if you lose maybe even like one or two more of these kind of situations in these fights, the game is just going to be really difficult for you to actually fix here.
Yeah, look at Terrorblade's farm. He's
getting massive.
I mean, sure, Mickey is huge, but it's a carry lash. There's definitely going to be limitations as the minutes pass against the favorable scalability that the strong cores of Gaming Gladiators can have.
Yeah, because they do so much damage, and Ace's build is pretty ideal here, the pipe, and now he's got his damage items too, and Quinn Aghanims is done, so he's going to have this constant shield crash that's coming through. Lucky shot proccing onto these heroes and they're not very tanky right now. Mickey, I believe he is going to at least have the Shivas done fairly soon, but all those things add up when a Terrorblade's just beating on you. Meta's back up, Rolling Thunder's back up, Gaming could look for the fight.
What is the move for Liquid?